My number one fear of all time is like animatronics. Like that is like my number one fear, and like out of everything, because like I literally cannot deal with animatronics. I literally can't deal with like It's a Small World, like shit like that. I can't deal with that. But like someone asked me about my opinion on the Rainforest Cafe, and as a kid, as a little dragoon, Rainforest Cafe scared me animatronic wise. I had to cover my ears whenever like I'm in Rainforest Cafe because it actually scared me, and the noises were too... I hated the noises, and it was so loud too. So I just remembered as a little dragon, I would cover my ears and stuff whenever I went to a Rainforest Cafe. I know you guys got recommended this video, but I got recommended this 2 videos of two guys visiting every Rainforest Cafe in US and Canada that are still around. It's so good. I recommend checking it out. It's a very long video, but like it's actually so funny. But then when they went, there's like apparently a Rainforest Cafe. There's apparently a Rainforest Cafe where it has a fucking ride, like an actual like animatronic water ride, and they're like cheering like yeah, woo, this is so fun. But I watched the video and I got goosebumps watching it because it looked so like, I'm just like, oh my god, they're physically like on you. They're literally like, they're so close to you and everything. I hate it. I always like, my biggest fear is the fact that it would touch me. I just don't want it to touch me. Because like there's like a scene in there where like, oh my god, I hate that. Like I know that like it's an irrational fear because they're literally just robots, but like it just freaks me out that I'm just like, god, what if it just like reached out and fucking touched me on the arm? That's why I'm like scared of... I'm even scared of like It's a Small World. I talked about this before, but I can't even handle It's a Small World because like I'm always like, what if they all just fucking suddenly got up and fucking swarmed me in my boat? And I have no escape. That's the thing. The worst part is like the fact that you just like stop there and there's like no escape too. Yeah, like you're just trapped there. You can't go in. You can't really like run anywhere. Like there's like a secret exit or some shit. But like what if like, you know, they all just swarm you and then like where the fuck do you go? And like, oh my god, okay, like I think the scariest is just being when the ride malfunctions in a scary animatronic ride. Like yeah, there's like the family friendly ones where it's like, you know, the animatronics are supposed to stay cute, like cartoony, but like I just think about like, what if your ride stops at like the scarier animatronic rides, like, you know, like the Death Eaters one at the Harry Potter Universal ones, if it stops there, or at the Dragon too, or just like it stops at the fucking the Mummy ride, or oh god, I hate that. Oh my god, yeah, I just, oh, I hate that. Oh man, it's not for me. I was scared of the Jurassic Park ride, guys. I couldn't handle the Jurassic Park ride either. When like the fucking Indominus Rex or whatever and Blue or whatever at the ending, and I'm just like, fuck. I didn't open my... I just like looked, like, you know, like I squinted really hard and looked down at my seat. I remember someone asked me like, where did my fear of animatronics come from? From when I was born. It came from when I was fucking born. I came out as a little baby dragon, and that set me for life. Dolls are like similar to animatronics. So like I don't like dolls as well. Creepy dolls freak me out as well. So it's like in-game too. In-game creepy dolls freak me out as well. Try living with mother who collected those dolls. My mom bought a life-size doll and put it in my room. Like beside... I had like a plushie collection where I had like a bunch of plushies. Like, you know, when I wake up and I look straight ahead, there'd be like a bunch of plushies on the floor, and it's like stacked in like 3 tiers. So I had a ton of plushies. So my mom bought a life-size doll that when you like, she'll open her eyes and look at you, but you put it down, if she like leans back, she starts closing her eyes. And like, I would wake up and I would see her staring at me, and it freaked me out. Like, I had it for a while, and then in the end, yeah, I told the story before, I just put it in my closet. But then the thing is, every time I open my closet, I'll see her look back at me. She was like my height. Like, when I was that small, she was literally my height. So yeah, imagine your mom buying that for you. Putting it in your fucking room. And then like, okay, I'm really scared of masks too. So I went to visit a museum, and there was like Native American like masks and totem poles and stuff like that. And I couldn't explore it. I literally freaked out. Like, because it's like really dark too, and the only lights were shining towards like the mask and like the totem poles, and there wasn't a lot of people there. So like, I just went there for like 5 minutes because it's like part of an exhibit. It was like part of a special exhibit. So I went there for like 5 minutes and I left. I fucking left. I couldn't. Like, I have such a fear of like just like any type of mask, like any type of like traditional mask, or like just like things with faces on them. Anything with like faces on them, like items with faces on them, I can't. And then like, I remembered to go to the gaming basement, like the gamer room, to go down the stairs. There's this giant frame where it has like a bunch of tiny masks, and then at nighttime, whenever I go downstairs, it looks at me. So whenever I want to go at nighttime, when I go down to the gamer room as a little dragon, I'll see all these like 10 tiny masks just looking back at me, and I still remember it. Like, it's like so ingrained in my mind, because like, I feel like I got traumatized a lot as a little dragon. There's a reason why I'm so fucked up. I tell all these stories, I'm like, damn, what the fuck, man? Why did I live like this? I have so much trauma. The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, holy shit. Man, I grew up with a lot of trauma, man. Holy shit, man. I feel like my life, it opened up a fucking... like, I don't know. I felt like everything makes so much more sense now the more I talk about it.